All right, Virgo the Virgin. Let's get into your astronumerology health assessment with Mystic Shaman Dr. Freisen, giving you all the tools you need to improve your health in 2026, the 1 year, which is about the body and health overall, and a bunch of other things. Okay, so thinking about Virgo, the virgin represents sexual organs, which means those organs are the ones most impacted or most traumatized for a Virgo. So that means you can have some dis-ease and discomfort in those areas. But there are other areas that are impacted. Okay. Virgo is the sixth house, and the sixth house in general represents your intestinal system, not necessarily the sexual organs. But notice when sexual organs, I said traumatized. Okay? So now, the issues that the person face: absorption, delicacy, diet, purification. So, a problem absorbing nutrients, a problem with actually expelling waste products, right? Overflow backed up in your digestive system, right? So they can have stomach or digestive problems, diverticulitis, dysentery, food allergies. They can be a hypochondriac, which means they think they have something or they're afraid of getting something. They think everything, oh, I got this mole, it must be cancer. They just can go to the extremes of things. They can have liver or gallbladder issues. All of that down in the stomach and the intestinal issues. Okay. Mineral or vitamin deficiencies, that deals with being able to absorb the minerals, and vitamins. Lower back problems. Again, when you have blockages, it normally hurts and it presents itself kind of more on the side, but definitely can be a back issue or feel like a back issue. And they have possibly peritonitis, diarrhea, constipation, intestinal ulcers or disorders. Okay. And that in that system, the cancers that go along with those also become an issue, because that person being a hypochondriac also has the worry tendency. Now, Virgo is ruled by Mercury. And remember, Mercury is the youthful player, the one that likes to go out and have fun and do things of that nature and kind of be a little rambunctious. And that is why the sexual things come up for Virgo. Okay. And because Virgo is the communicator as well, and as such, it is the communicator dealing mainly with the hands. Well, it's more oral communication, but it also, let me correct that. It's more of the verbal communication than the hands, but it can be tied to that as far as if they're like doing a playwright or something, that issue. That means that this person can end up having issues with their hands and with their vocal cords and their ability to communicate. I would expect that this is where you could see things like deafness, where a person's form of communication has to change, or blindness, where a person now has to read by the hands, or deaf, they have to sign, a change in the way they communicate. And that could be later in life or early in life. It could show up, in childhood, and then, you know, lead to the course of changes that they have to go through. Now, saying that with Virgo from the astrology side of things, when we add in the numerology, let's use the number 6 for consistency, because Virgo is the sixth sign traditionally. Weak areas with the number 6 include breast cysts, colitis, which is in line with diverticulitis and all of those things, cramping, fatigue, gallstones, hemophilia, being overweight, neck problems, prostate problems, tumor, ulcers, and drug problems. Drug problems also with pain pain addictions because they could have the back issue, and the back issue can lead them to taking pain medication and overdoing that. That's with the mouth, the oral drugs. They also could, when if I was looking at this person, I would say what the items would be more likely to be an issue for them. Definitely like the colitis, the diverticulitis, those things line up. Gallstones, those things line up. Um, Drug problems, yeah, it's lower on my list of things, but the prostate problem for sure. Tumors that can, because like I told you, cancers, tumors, and everything in these specific areas could be an issue for them. And as with anything, if you get something in one place, there's a chance of it spreading. So that's an issue right there. And being overweight, although there's a certain build to a Mercury person, but the tendency to be overweight comes from these other disorders, right? If you have these blockages, these gallbladder issues and absorption issues, not being able to absorb all the nutrients that you need, leads to imbalances, hormones, and things of that nature, and weight gain. Okay, so go to my website. Now, this is Aries, but I have one of these books for everybody. Pisces, Gemini, everyone. And inside, I have a 21-day health reset based on these signs. And I also have other information that is available to help you understand your astrology in numerology relationships and breakdown of how to calculate different things, and so that you'll be able to take the information and go forward and interact with people and understand how these interactions are working. Understand when you're eating or picking a diet, what that's going to do for you and how it fits your life. Just a lot of information. All of your purchases help to support me so that I can continue making all these videos for you guys. Thank you. Bye, Virgo.